Hey guys, Souli Layce here and welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft, where last time we built these two new buildings to supply us with endless diamonds and iron. However, today I want to take my world to the next level. We are going to tackle an ancient city that we found during episode 1, as I want to transform this place into a safe haven for our villagers, where we can get equipped with the best armor and tools to help us survive in this harsh, hardcore world. Starting with absolutely nothing, my aim is to set up an underground economy through villager trading, but first, trying to survive any encounters with the dreaded warden. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'm almost at 10,000 subs and it would be awesome to reach that target. Let's get to it. My first aim for the day is getting an ender chest to carry more resources that we're going to need for today. And before we go to the nether for blaze rods, we're going to need a few things. Starting off at the XP farm to top up our levels before heading home to craft and enchant some new gear, 2 brand new pickaxes, a shovel, and our very first bow because nether. Now to use that freshly acquired XP and enchant these guys. Nice. Right, we're almost good to jump into the nether to find our first fortress, but first we need to stop by our cows as I'm running low on food. Let's just pop those in there. Donning my gold hat, it's time we find that fortress and get this episode up and running. I set off heading north in the hope of finding a load of blaze so we can make our very first ender chest to double our carrying capacity, which will save us so much time when we go to collect the resources we need for building today. Oh, there it is. Now I just need to find a way down there. After digging around for quite a while and jumping over the world-ending lava, I finally found a decent and safe way in. There it is. There it is. Making my way around the fortress looking for a blaze spawner. I just wanted to get in here, get enough rods, and get out of it. Aha, blaze spawner. I'm not a massive fan of the nether. It's full of death. So the least time I can spend in here as possible, the better. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Let's get out of it. Let's get out of it. And the last thing we need to make an ender chest is, of course, an ender pearl. Let's just cheese this enderman. Thank you very much. Putting that with the blaze powder, we get an eye of ender, now the obsidian to that, and our very first ender chest. With all that sorted, it's time to get out into the world and get some resources. I'm heading a few thousand blocks to the south for terracotta, along with my trusty steed. And as fast as this guy is, I'm still missing not having wings on this world. Everything just takes so long. With enough blocks gathered to fill my inventory and the new ender chest, it's time to jump on my best friend in the whole wide world that I wouldn't want to see any harm come to at all. And head home. Problem. Horse. Where is my horse? Oh no. I can't believe I've lost my horse. However, during my stupidly long walk home that took me at least 30 minutes to complete, it struck me. I put him in a hole. So turning around, I went back to get him, as I couldn't leave him alone in the wilderness. He's my best friend on this game, after all. There he is. Oh, I thought I'd lost you forever. Oh, I'm so happy right now. With best friends back together, it's time to head home. Again. Oh. Come on, buddy. Survive. 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 Ah! Oh, no! And that is exactly why I shouldn't be trusted with Minecraft animals. With terracotta gathered and my horse gone, we can now gather all the remaining resources we need for the upcoming build. Heading down our mine, I wanted to gather as much gravel, stone, andesite, granite, and diorite as I could carry, before heading back up to the sunshine and gathering a load of spruce wood. We're also going to need a lot of that because best wood. My axe is pretty much broken after that chopping. Let's head inside and make 2 new ones. We're not done with chopping wood just yet. Enchanter's not being kind today. Never mind, we combine. With these axes, we can put that one in. Efficiency 4 and breaking. That'll do. Right, let's get out and about. We've got the path now, Souli. We've got the path. Oh. Oh. Moss. Is that moss? It is moss. Moss. Not being the kind of person to pass up this opportunity, I jumped down into the hole to gather clay and moss before continuing on our journey for more wood. I'm after jungle and acacia to pretty much complete our access to all kinds of wood and also get a few of those saplings so we can grow them ourselves. I also found this massive cave where we could collect a load of dripstone, and with that, we have everything we need to get building. Before we tackle the ancient city, I'm going to need an item that will help us conquer the underworld. Wool. Lots of wool. So the first thing we're going to do is build a sheep farm. Grabbing all the resources we're going to need to build this place, as well as crafting all the redstone components we're going to need, including those awful dispensers. We should now have everything we need to get this farm up and running. We just need the sheep to put into the farm. Good. That'll do for now. I need 16 sheep. Minimum. 1. Come on, buddy. Can you come? Can you get... Yes, good. More sheep. Target acquired. Oh, have I got a new home for you? Oh, we will have. You'll love it. Trust me. In we come. In we come. Baby, please. Thank you. 3. 13 to go. After wrangling a few more sheep from the surrounding area, we can now get started on the build. Starting off, I'm going to place barrels to where I want our stuff to go. And we've got 16 sheep, so we're going to need plenty of barrels. I'm thinking 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 on this side, not the 7. 4 and then 6. Good. We're looking good. We're looking good. Now to get the sheep in, we need these if it's a wool farm. Now for all the colours. Red, orange, yellow, magenta, purple, pink, cyan, light blue, blue, black, white, brown, lime green, green, light grey. Yay, all the colours. All the colours. Now to get this farm up and running, we just need the shears. Luckily, we have this iron farm right next to the wool farm. And with those in, now we can collect the wool while we build. Starting off with the barn, we can have a 1-block layer of dripstone where we can build up from. At the front, I want a nice big entrance made out of stripped acacia as a contrast to the rest of the build. Some spruce trapdoors added to the side for texture before going on to add some walls out of our grey blocks. Finishing the front of the barn using more spruce wood and light grey terracotta. From here, we need to finish the rest of it, so I took the light grey terracotta and spruce all the way around, forming the main walls of the build. After that, it was all about the roof, all topped off with a tower at the top to break up the bland roof just a little bit. And from here, I wanted to make the build fit into the surrounding area a little more. Adding paths to the area is going to help, as well as adding a lot of greenery like leaves and a few fields of wheat. And also a poppy field next to the iron farm, just to signify that's what it is. Let's just bone meal this bit here for a bit of texture. And that's it. This place is now complete. Oh, it's looking amazing down here. Look at it glint in the sunshine. That's it. The barn is done. And we have a load of wool coming in, so let's grab a load. The colours don't matter at all. And let's go and conquer the ancient city. Okay, down to the ancient city we go. Fingers crossed we don't die. I mean, I'm liking this place. I don't want to lose it just yet. In fact, I just don't want to lose it at all. In fact, before we go down to the ancient city, there's just a couple of things I want to do. First up is to plant a carrot field. We're going to need loads of carrots later. And I've got 1. Wow, what a field that is. Boom, there we go, carrot. Carrot field is underway. Look at it. Look at it. I'm also running out of food. Again. So another trip to the cows. With beef in hand and a load of wool, it's time to go and conquer the ancient city. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Episode 3. Ancient city. As we clamber down into the depths, it is now hitting me that this is make or break for our hardcore world. For me to survive, I'll have to avoid all contact with the warden. If I get stuck or cornered by him, it's game over. And everything we have done up to now will be lost. My aim is to clear out this entire ancient city and make it safe for us to build down here. We need to take those guys out, as well as those guys. Now, can we do that? Do that? Do we actually need the wool? Or have I just done the wool for no apparent reason whatsoever? Oh well, better safe than sorry. Stealthily making my way through the ancient city and taking out the shriekers and skulk sensors, I was getting confident. This is going to be a piece of cake to clear this place out. Easy. Easy. Oh no! There's all them there. Hi. That's it. Run. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Oh. I shouldn't have said this was easy, should I? Ooh, there he is. There he is. Bat, you're in for it, buddy. He showed him. Progress through the ancient city was slow, but I was getting there, taking out all the shriekers I could find before they could summon the messenger of death. Only my stupidity could stop me now. Any shriekers around here? What's up here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Where is he? We're going high. There he is. Ooh. I can't see a thing. Souli, what have you done? And now I'm above lava. Souli, what have you done? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why did I decide to do this project? I'm just going to go back around this corner. Continuing through, I was on a roll now, taking out everything that I could find. I even took out 2 cave spider spawners from the abandoned mineshaft that was down the ancient city. Good. I don't need to contend with these guys as well as the warden. Yeah. I'm not falling into your traps. No, no, no. But stupidity again not only got me once. Now we're in problems. Now we've got problems. Ooh, there he is. There he is. Ooh, can we get safe over here? Oh god, he's coming. Oh, there was another sneaky shrieker somewhere. But twice! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just go high. Go high. Look at all them there as well. No! 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 He's coming up the water! You have got to be kidding me. He can swim. Oh, God. He can swim. After these scares and stupidity, I battled through and got rid of the remaining shriekers. I also found 2 swift sneak books in 1 chest. But then... Whoa! 3 enchanted golden apples in 1 chest? Ah, we're safe. Yes. Oh. Ancient City, episode 3. I didn't die. No dying here. After surviving the dangers of the ancient city, it's time to get some fresh air and expand on our pitiful carrot farm. If we're wanting to make a villager breeder, we're going to need a lot more of these. Also, it's time to upgrade some of our armor. I'm wanting to get protection 4 onto our leggings, as well as that Swift Sneak 3 book we just found in the city. So a quick trip to the XP farm again to top up on levels, and then back home to craft some new gear before enchanting them. Them combined with you. Combine with them. Yes. Combine with Swift Sneak. That's a good set of pants. Good set of pants. On. Oh, look at us sneak. Look at us go. After successfully crafting the pants of our dreams, it's finally time to rip out some of that warden's house. It needs plenty of tidying up before we can bring our villagers down into their forever home. Spending a couple of hours down here with no beacon to at least speed things up on the deeps like this was a painful slog to get everything cleared up that I wanted to. I removed a load of structures from around the city to make way for some housing, but I also left some walkways and taller buildings just to remind ourselves that this is still the ancient city. I also managed to get rid of that abandoned mineshaft that had spawned here. We're not going to need that at all. It was also quite handy as I got a load of wood from removing it. This place is looking amazing. Look at the difference. But now it's time to move on. Starting with the villager breeder. And to get that up and running, we're going to need a few bits, which means another trip to the nether. Brown mushrooms for making the potions, and glowstone for light. Oh, what? You're there! You're right there! Ah, first time. Oh, and ahead. Thank you. Oh! That Swift Sneak scared me then. I thought I wasn't creeping. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, my heart is in my mouth. Getting to work on the villager breeder, we need to dig out a pretty big area where we can breed them, assign them jobs, and introduce them to a zombie. Placing down beds and a load of trapdoors, we are now good to get in our villagers. A quick stop off at our home for the carrots that had actually grown so we can get this farm to work. And now for the workforce. I snagged the last 2 remaining villagers, and I have no idea what happened to the others. In you go. And there we go, both villagers are in the farm. With those 2 guys in, the final piece of our jigsaw is a zombie, so we can cure the villagers for cheaper prices. Can you pick that up please, buddy? Yes. Oh, you keep moving. In you come. Ah! Ah, he's in place. Yes. Right, now I've got the villagers and the zombie in place, there's just one more thing I need before we can cure them. Gold. Lots of gold. We're going to need this to turn normal apples into golden apples. So making my way around the nether, I gathered every single little bit of gold that I could find. Can I have that back, please? Oh, right. Right. Thank you. Back home now, and we can put all our well-earned gold into our smelters and fire up the blast furnaces. With almost 7 stacks of gold ingots, that should be enough to get us going, or at least I hope so. And for our villagers to be useful for us, we first have to give them a job, then send them through our zombie to be prodded by his brand new sword, and from here, moving them onto the next stage where they can have a shower and a little snack. While the villagers cure, we can now look at giving them somewhere to live down here. My idea is to build a nice village for them, with the law being that they wanted somewhere nice to live, away from the dangers of the nighttime up top. All they had to do was get rid of the threats of the warden, then they could live in peace forever with no more mobs to disturb them. My aim was to add a lot of colour into this place, as there's just a lot of dark blocks down here, being the deep dark and all. So we're looking at a lot of mangrove, copper, bricks and terracotta, and these first 2 buildings were a good start. To bring the outside down into the cave, we're going to need a lot of green colour, so obviously we had to bring some grass down here, where I also gave the ground a bit of elevation to change it up a bit and make it a bit less flat and boring. On to the next few houses for the librarians and cartographers. Again, I added a lot of colour, this time introducing some warped wood to bring some extra green colour down here. Also, with the addition of a few towers to vary the height a bit. I wanted to make sure that the buildings were pretty close together down here, as we can hide a bit of the ancient city in the background, which will then open up when you go around a corner. And this will be better to see when we add more villager houses when we need them. With our houses now up, I began moving all our healed librarian villages into the forever homes. This was the easy bit, just using rails to get them all there. I want them all in one place instead of having them roaming around. I've faced problems doing that in the past, so this time we're playing it smart. After the librarians, I wanted to get the cartographers in, so the same process of healing, feeding them apples, getting their place ready for them to move in, and then using the easy process of getting them there. This is going pretty well, actually. Next up is the turn of the armourers, toolsmiths and weaponsmiths. I'm not going to need much room for these guys at the moment as I'm settling for 5 each, so their houses are a tad smaller. And I should have done these guys a lot sooner, as we can trade iron with them for emeralds. I've got an iron farm. Why didn't I use that? Lesson learned, I suppose. So a quick trip up to the iron farm, which has been working so well while we've been working away. And now we have all the iron to get easy emeralds with. We can get 1 emerald per 1 iron ingot. With those last villagers in, we are complete around here. Well, with these guys anyway. If it wasn't for the latest update of Minecraft, diamonds would be worthless. However, with these guys, we now have weapons or axes for 1 emerald. We've got armor, a full set for 1 emerald each. And to cap it all off, we've got diamond pickaxe for 1 emerald each. No longer do we have to use diamonds to make stuff like that. He's got unbreaking 3. I shall take 1 of them. Thank you. That'll do. I'll take 1 of them as well. Thank you very much. Now, with my newly acquired tools from those guys that are going to get upgraded later on, it's time to do something about this place. It's looking a bit bare. Grim. The first thing we need to get around here and make it look like a proper village are paths. From here, I also added a load of trees into the area to give it a bit more life, followed by really decorating the area and including a pond outside the farmer's house, which makes it feel a little more like home. I'm really starting to like this place now. Around the other side, in front of the armourers, we can put a nice little well. I don't know why, I just think it fits. And also, what I think will look pretty cool is if we buy some diamond armor for 1 emerald per piece, and we can place that all on a stand just outside to show what this little area is all about. And with that, we have done it. We have survived the ancient city and the warden, and have created a little oasis with no mobs at all in a usually hostile environment. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what we've done here today. That took me so long. And if you have, please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.